This video is to show you two aspects of the resource collection. So when you're working on this assignment, come back and take a look to remind yourself. So I'm going to start at the home page in our Blackboard course. I'm going to start with the course content link. And that's where you'll find information about different assignments in the course. Not where you submit the assignments, that's the assignment link. So in course contents, you see a spot here for the table of contents. I'm going to ask you to include a table of contents at the front of your resource collection. So your resource collection is a Word document, and this is going to be the first page of your resource collection. So I want you to open this in Blackboard, copy it, paste it at the beginning of your Word document. I'm asking you to do a table of contents for two reasons. One is to help me when it comes to grading, because it'll be easier for me to check and make sure you have all the books that you need. And you can imagine when you're grading 44 resource collections and everybody reads 25 books, that's a lot of books. So I appreciate you being organized in this way. But it also is a benefit to you because it helps you keep track of the books in your collection so you're not missing anything when it comes time to turn in the assignment. So at this point, the table of contents is blank. What I'm going to ask you to do is to fill in the title of the books that you choose. So I want you to leave it just as is. Leave the little blanks there at the left. Just go to the colon and fill in the title. So let's say the title for my book is going to be The Westing Gang, which of course cannot be a book that you use in your resource collection because it's one of our novels that we're reading together. So you can see though, I fill in the title, and that's all I want you to do. I don't need the author information, nothing else, just the title there. And then of course your name at the top. So when I go to read your resource collection, I'm actually going to check off these books on the line here so that I can have an easy way to find them. Okay, so you have your document, you have your table of contents, it's all ready to go. What do you do when it's time to turn it in? All right, you're going to go to the assignments link here on the left. And for this assignment, you'll see a big green check mark. That's where you'll actually submit your resource collection. Remember, this assignment goes through SafeAssign, which is an anti-plagiarism software. And that software is going to compare your resource collection with all of the past students in this class who have submitted their resource collections, and it's going to compare your work with the internet. And that's going to give me a report. And the report tells me how closely your words match words that are out there somewhere else. Now, just the odds are that you may have a similar wording to somebody else in your resource collection, and I certainly understand that. The report actually gives me a percent of match. So anything that's below about 25%, I don't pay too much attention to. For instance, you're going to have book titles. Those same book titles are out there on the internet, and you're going to have the exact same match. I don't worry about that. That's not a problem. When the match gets higher, especially 50% or higher, then I take a closer look to see exactly what are you matching to. And the report does show me. It will send me to a web link, or it will tell me the name of another student's paper that your text matches to. So then I take a closer look, and sometimes there are perfectly logical reasons for a match. Like I said, the book title is one example. But other times, I can see clearly that you've lifted or borrowed someone else's words, and that's what I don't want you to do. I want your work to be original, especially your summaries of the book. So when you submit your paper through SafeAssign at this green check mark, you also can check to see how closely your work matches so that you can make adjustments if you need to. So you'll click on the green arrow, you'll upload your work just like you do your other assignments into Blackboard, and that's how you'll submit it. And then you'll feel really good because you have the biggest assignment for this class finished. So you remember this assignment isn't due way until April, but it's a good idea to get started, and now you have all the information you'll need to be able to complete the assignment.